Hi everyone and welcome back. I bet it is for you TV. We are back again here to give you some more tips for Sunday. We have more football coming up, so we are ready to deliver more tips, hopefully winning tips for you. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. All you need to do is to log in into your YouTube account, click on the subscribe button, and everything is completely free. Also hit the bell so you can get notifications when new videos are released. In this case, you will not lose any of our tips. And also, if you like what you're seeing, or if you just want to help us to grow the channel, just put a big thumbs up on our videos, as this will help us in producing more and more content and video for you for free. The last things I want to say before we can start the show is that we always put the tips, the links to the tips that we deliver in the show in the description below. So take a look, as you just need to click on the links and you will load the bets that we suggest, all the bets that we suggest in our show directly in the bookmaker that provide the best odds. That is selected by us based on the odds that are available at the moment. So odds are always subject to change, so double check them before betting. In the show today, we are going to give you a double from our expert here. I bet this for you TV headquarter, and then also we're gonna give Robin Billund, our Premier League expert, will give some additional tips on Sunday. And then we head, as usual, back to mainland Europe, where our local expert, Luca Semproni, will give us the tips on Sunday Italian Serie A and La Liga. So let's start immediately with our bet from our double bet from our expert here, Bet This For You TV headquarter. And the first selection is coming from the Ligue 1 or Ligue 1, as the French probably say. And it's Monaco to win 2-0 against Dijon. So Monaco have been in very good form recently. However, they needed a penalty shootout to defeat Metz in the Coupe de France in midweek. Having said that, they've been in very, very good form in the league, and in fact, they defeated the same opponent 4-0 a few days earlier in Ligue 1. Dijon are in a desperate situation. They lost 2-0 away to Marseille in the last match and are definitely destined for relegation in this season, as they sit 17 points of safety with only 7 games left to play. So that's it for them. And when those two teams met in December, Monaco managed to win 1-0 against Dijon. They didn't have the same form as they have now, so probably they should do something even better this time around. Monaco have also won 4 of the last 7 matches against Dijon, so historically they do have a clear edge against this team, and have also been very solid at the back. In fact, they've managed to keep clean sheets in each of the last 3 wins against Dijon. And generally, as I said, they've been very, very solid in recent times, also in the league. So Monaco are playing great confidence at the moment, are unbeaten in the last 5 matches, and they've won 3 with 2 draws. And also, they haven't conceded a single goal during that period. Dijon are coming into this match having lost the last 6 matches, and also they have clear problem also in attack, and scoring goals hasn't been something that they've managed to do very well this season. In fact, they have failed to score in 3 of those last 6 games. So you see why there is a good opportunity, a good value to back Monaco to win and also to keep a clean sheet. It should be a one-way affair. The second selection is Lyon to win and both teams to score against Angers. Lyon managed to draw 1-1 in the last match away to Lens, and they are currently sitting 4th place in Ligue 1 table. The visitors have managed to go through the next round of the Coupe de France by defeating Sedan for 1-0, and the last league match against Montpellier they managed to get a 1-1 draw. Lyon also won 1-0 when those two sides met in the reverse fixture in November. And if we look at the stats for the goals, we can see that both teams are scoring 4 of the last 6 encounters in Ligue 1 for Lyon. So definitely a team that scores a lot of goals quite regularly, but they do have problems at the back. Lyon have managed to win 1-0 when those two sides met back in the reverse fixture in November. And also, if we look at the stats, we can see that both teams are scoring 4 of the last 6 encounters in League One. In addition to that, Angers have lost their last 4 games against Lyon, and there is a 20 points gap in the table, which suggests that probably Lyon will continue with this trend. Although they are not as solid as you would expect at the back, they tend to score frequently, but they do concede as well. So we do expect that the visitors will manage to find a goal at some point. So backing Lyon to win and both teams to score looks a very good value, and we believe this is a good enough selection for our double. And it's a second selection, and we are giving to this double a confidence level medium, as we believe that there are very good chance to land. There is a good value, although we don't push the bet all the way because there are some risks associated, especially with that second match. So that's it for us here at Bet News for You TV headquarters. But stay with us because we're going to speak with our Premier League expert, Robin Billund, that will give us more tips on the Premier League for Sunday. I can see that Robin is ready. So Robin, that's over to you.
Hi everyone, the Premier League continues and we have more amazing games ahead of us as we are looking into the Sunday fixture list, where of course the standout game is from London, where we have Tottenham Hotspur against Manchester United. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wants revenge after the 1-6 defeat at Old Trafford in the reverse fixture. And of course, that was probably something that set the tone to the entire season of Manchester United. We have seen them go up in those Big 6 games, playing 0-0 in pretty much any game since. They are focusing on their defense. But maybe now, as the season is closing in to the final stages, we know that Manchester United, they will end up probably at second place in the table. There's pretty much nothing to do with City at the moment, and there also isn't very much to worry about behind them. So maybe that could open up this game. I think so, and we will come back to that later, as that is one of our picks for the Sunday double. We have also picked out the best bet of the day, of course, also from London, but from another stadium where we have West Ham against Leicester. Starting with the double, however, I mentioned that we think the Manchester United game here against Spurs will be maybe a bit more open than compared to what we've seen before when United have been involved in those kind of games. Harry Kane is always the go-to man for Spurs. Probably they will have Jung-Min Son back starting as well in the 11. That is much needed. We saw the team were 2-1 up against Newcastle. They just needed to grind out the 3 points to be back in the race for the top 4 spots, but they dropped the points. That was 2 points missed, and Spurs will now have a big task ahead of them, especially as Liverpool and Chelsea, they will play before them here in the weekend. And maybe if they drop points, it's a huge chance for Spurs. But otherwise, it will look like the struggle can be too much to reach the top 4. But this will be Mourinho's last chances to at least prove that they can play some football, that they can give something back to the fans. They cannot keep going with the boring, dull football. They will have to try to attack, try to go for it. And I think that will open up this game a bit more than we've seen in some of those Big 6 games. Our first pick in our Sunday double is both teams to score in London in Spurs against Man United. United, they have Greenwood starting to score goals. Of course, Bruno Fernandes is always a big threat. And with Spurs having, as I said, Jung-Min Son probably back in the starting 11, Harry Kane always scoring goals. There are so many top quality players out there, and I think that will return in goals. So both teams to score in Spurs against Man United is our first pick in the double. And our second pick is from Bramall Lane, where Arsenal are heading. And that is a team with, I don't know what to say about their form at the moment. They won against Spurs in the North London derby. Then they were 3-0 down against West Ham, coming back to 3-3. Looking good in that second half. Then they were horrendous against Liverpool, and now very disappointing 1-1 draw against Slavia Prague. But scoring goals has at least been their what to say, their least big problem this season. And they are horrible in keeping clean sheets. They should be keeping a clean sheet against Sheffield United. Any team should do that, but I cannot guarantee that at the moment. So what we are looking at here instead is Arsenal to score over 1.5 goals. They will need 2 goals, as I think there could be a chance that they concede one, and they have to win. They just have to win this game against Sheffield United. And to just back them as winners, the value in the odds are not good enough for that. So over 1.5 goals for Arsenal is our second leg in this double for Sunday. So both teams to score in Spurs against Man United, and Arsenal to score over 1.5 goals against Sheffield. That's our double. We are backing that with a medium confidence. Anytime Arsenal is involved, we should take the risk down, and that is what we're doing again here. Our best bet for the Sunday, however, is a high confidence bet, of course, as it should be, and it's from West Ham against Leicester, where we have 2 sides that have impressed a lot this season. David Moyes and Brendan Rodgers, probably 2 of the contenders for Manager of the Year, and we have some amazing in-form players in both teams. I'm thinking about, of course, Jesse Lingard in West Ham and also Kelechi Iheanacho in Leicester, and I think this is bang on to go over 2.5 goals. West Ham is without Declan Rice at the moment. That is opening them up a little. They have already played a 3-3 draw, as we mentioned, against Arsenal, then a 3-2 victory against Wolves in their last 2 games. So it's all there for a very entertaining game. 2 teams that can attack a lot, but there will be openings in both defense as well. So over 2.5 goals in West Ham against Leicester. That's the best bet for Sunday, together with the double. I hope you find some good value to back here, and we wish you a very good weekend. Have a nice Sunday, and I speak to you soon again.
Thank you very much, Robin, and let's hope that we can get more winning tips coming from you. Robin has been in fantastic form in recent weeks, and we always back the tips of our experts. We know how much effort they put into it, how much analysis they do, and the experience that they have. So we fully trust them. And if you look at the previous episode, you can see that we've been quite successful. So we hope that we can continue doing that, and this probably is going to give you also some confidence, because if we do back our own tips, that means that are of great quality, or at least we believe that are of great quality. So we put everything we can to win as much as possible. So now we can move to Italy. I can see that Luca Semproni, our local Italian Spanish expert, is ready for us. So Luca, that's over to you, and he will deliver us more tips, hopefully winning tips.
Ciao Simone, come al solito benvenuto a tutte le persone che ci seguono su Betting Tips for You. Oggi vogliamo proporvi una doppia dal campionato italiano e una partita singola sempre dal campionato italiano. Partiamo dalla doppia. Vogliamo scommettere su Inter Cagliari 1. L'Inter viene da 10 vittorie consecutive, è prima in classifica con 11 punti sul Milan. Nell'ultima partita ha vinto 2-1 col Sassuolo, in una partita non giocata benissimo, ma che comunque l'Inter è riuscita a portare a casa. In realtà, come sta succedendo spesso in quest'ultima parte di campionato, l'Inter non gioca benissimo, ma ha una difesa molto importante e riesce a portare a casa i 3 punti. C'è poco da dire, non ha un bel gioco, però conta i risultati. I risultati dicono che l'Inter potrebbe vincere lo scudetto dopo che la Juventus lo ha vinto per 9 anni di fila. Il Cagliari invece viene da 3 sconfitte, un pareggio e una vittoria nelle ultime 5, è terzultimo in classifica, ha ottenuto appena un punto nelle ultime 4 gare e ad oggi sarebbe retrocesso. Abbiamo detto tante volte che il Cagliari ha una rosa comunque importante, che non merita questa posizione di classifica, ma nel calcio parlano i risultati. I risultati ad oggi ci dicono appunto che il Cagliari sarebbe retrocesso. Ecco perché vogliamo giocare Inter Cagliari 1. La seconda partita sulla quale vogliamo scommettere è Fiorentina-Atalanta. La Fiorentina viene da 2 pareggi e 2 sconfitte e una vittoria nelle ultime 5. Iachini è subentrato a Prandelli. Nell'ultima partita la Fiorentina ha ottenuto un pareggio 1-1 con il Genoa. e il dato che ci fa giocare l'over 2,5 è che comunque la Fiorentina ha segnato in 9 delle ultime 11 partite, ha segnato almeno un gol. L'Atalanta invece è una situazione completamente opposta perché ha ottenuto nelle ultime 5 4 vittorie e una sconfitta, con 68 reti è il miglior attacco insieme all'Inter, e ha in Muriel Bomber 18 reti e Zapata 11 reti. È quarta in classifica ad appena 2 punti dal Milan che è secondo. Come abbiamo detto tante volte qui, complimenti veramente alla squadra di Gasperini che sta disputando ancora una volta un grandissimo campionato. Quindi, ricapitolando, vogliamo scommettere Inter Cagliari 1 e Fiorentina-Atalanta over 2,5. Mi sento di dare su questa giocata un livello di confidenza 3. Veniamo poi alla singola, sempre al campione italiano. Vogliamo scommettere su Sampdoria-Napoli 1. La Sampdoria viene da 3 pareggi, una vittoria e una sconfitta nelle ultime 5. Nell'ultima di campionato ha impattato 1-1 a Milano, era in vantaggio, è stata poi raggiunta da Aue all'87 minuto. In casa però ha ottenuto comunque delle vittorie importanti, una su tutte la vittoria con l'Inter. Mister Ranieri comunque ha dato un gioco, come spesso gli capita, solido alla propria squadra e sta comunque facendo un buon campionato. Il Napoli invece viene da una sconfitta e 4 vittorie nelle ultime 5. La sconfitta è il 2-1 con la Juve. Prima aveva ottenuto appunto 4 vittorie, Gattuso e il Napoli sono in netta ripresa, come avevamo detto pochi giorni fa. Segna tanto ma subisce anche dei gol. In più, ecco, comunque ha giocato mercoledì il Napoli, quindi potrebbe essere stanco. Ecco perché vogliamo giocare Sampdoria-Napoli 1. In questo caso il livello di confidenza è basso perché comunque è una partita difficile, però paga comunque in maniera importante, ecco perché ve la vogliamo consigliare. Quindi, ricapitolando, la doppia è Inter Cagliari 1, Fiorentina-Atalanta over 2,5 e Sampdoria-Napoli 1. Nel ricordarvi come al solito di giocare responsabilmente. Auguro un buon calcio a tutti e ridotte la linea Simone.
Thank you very much, Luca. And again, let's hope that we can get more winning bets coming from you. Luca's been in fantastic form this week, delivering several winning bets. And we hope that he's on fire and he will continue with this momentum. Make sure you subscribe to our channel as you will be able to access everything that we post, all our content, everything for free. In addition to that, make sure you hit the bell as you will get notifications every time we post a new video. We normally try to post the video as early as possible, but there are a few hours with sporting events coming up every few hours. There is not too long gap between them, so make sure you hit the bell so you get notification as soon as the video is out, and then you can make your own call if you want to follow our tips or not, but at least you're aware of them. And then also remember that we make things as easy as possible for our viewers. We put all the tips of the links of the tips that we provide in the show in the description below. So you just need to click on the links to load the bets on the bookmaker that we return the best possible odds at the time of our review. So odds are always subject to change, so make sure you double check before betting. That's conclude our Sunday show. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it, just put a big thumbs up in the video so that we can get, you will help us growing the channel even more, and we can produce more and more videos with free content, free quality content for you. That's all for us. I hope you're gonna have a great Sunday. I hope you're gonna have great luck with your bets if you decide to place them. And but most importantly, always remember to gamble responsibly. Have a good weekend and bye now.